Resident Evil
3. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be changing the body on this Jill Valentine figure. So I've already done the Claire Redfield figure, which came out quite well actually. I was quite happy with that. And I'm going to be using the same body, which is these TB League bodies, seamless. This time I got the pale version, which I think it seems like it's a bit better, colour wise, to match her head or her face. You can see it's a little bit better. The other one's a bit kind of, it's alright, but it's supposed to be a bit tan, but it's more kind of greyish, I thought. Anyway, we're going to start, put that aside for a minute, by getting all the bits off her. So remove all her kind of equipment, her guns and stuff first. I'm hoping this is going to be an easier, head comes off nice and easy. There is a difference in colour still, but I think that's a bit better than the other one anyway. I hope the hands kind of fit okay. Be interesting to find. I might just try that now quickly. They do go on a little bit tighter, but that's quite a good fit actually. Don't need it on yet anyway. Bloody hell, that's a good fit. So that's good to know. Let's take her necklace off. Now with the Claire figure, oh, look, that's broken already, look. Yeah, with the Claire figure, you didn't really need to use the bison body because her joints don't show anyway. But with Jill, obviously you've got the joints on the shoulders, the joints on one arm at least. I know this one's covered by that kind of band. You know what I mean? But obviously by using this body, it's going to be, you won't have any joints. Hopefully it should just slide down over the jeans, I'm going to have to fix that back on somewhere because I think that was I suppose a little bit of glue will put that back on anyway. I hope I haven't been off camera then. Okay, you can see these trousers off. Okay, these trousers don't feel as tight as the other ones, I have to say, which is good news. Okay, that's everything off, all the equipment off. Let's push that to the side for a minute. And all we've got to do is get that top off. So we're going to boil and pop her arms. And hopefully that should just pop straight off. So we're going to do that now, I'll be back. Okay, I've got my hot water. So let's get my cup of tea, and have a sip of tea. Lovely jubbly. Right, we'll put her in there for about a minute. Okay, that's been about a minute now. So we've got a rag just to dry her off. Move that water out of the way. Let's see if we can get them arms off. Ooh. Well, these arms seem to be a bit tougher. I don't like that. Why are these arms a bit tougher? Let's try the other one. Oh, that one came off alright. This arm seems like it wants to break rather than come off, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. What I might do is give it another minute in there. I'm going to put that back in the hot water, that right arm. So I'm going to give that another 30 seconds. Okay, that's been about another 30 seconds to see if we can get that right arm off this time without breaking it. So, I mean, I haven't got a use for this body, but it's nice to have it just in case, you know what I mean? There you go. That's better. Off it is. Okay, now this should just pull straight off, hopefully, while it's kind of soft. It is a bit tight because her body is rubber underneath this, which you probably know if you've watched the other video with Claire Redfield. It's still, there you go. Just getting over rubies is the hard bit. Right, that's that. Let's get these arms back on quickly. Don't really know why that arm was so hard to get off. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of yeah, there's a bit of crap in there. I might just clean that out. So wait a minute, have I got the wrong arm on? Oh, I put the wrong bloody one on, haven't I? There you go. One kind of female body to be used somewhere, I don't know where. I'm sure it'll come in handy for something one day. Right, anyway, that's all done. Let's get this all out the way. Get the water out the way. I think this paler body is a better body colour wise. Because it's, I mean, it says pale, but it's kind of got a pinkiness to it, which is a bit better. Like I say, the tanned one, I feel it looks slightly greyish. Right, that can go out of the way. I might need that again in a bit. Right, I'm going to go finish my cup of tea and let this dry out a little bit, and we'll get it all back on. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes or so, so this is all nice and dry now. I mean, it was dryish anyway, but I just wanted to make sure. So I suppose we'll start with the top again. I'm hoping these trousers are going to go on a bit easier than the other ones from the Claire figure. So I'm just going to cover it again. Like I said, I'm probably getting a bit overboard, but it doesn't matter. It almost feels impossible to do when you're doing it, you know that. I mean, I hope it's not, because, well, I kind of know it's not, because like I said, I've done it once already, but okay, there you go, it's on. See, it's sort of, it's weird. For a moment you're thinking, bloody hell, I'm never going to get on. The next minute it's on. Although it needs a bit of adjusting. Okay, here we go with the trousers then. Just make sure we've got lots of powder on our legs. I'm going to tip a load in there as well. I'm going to cut a lot of this out this time. I'm not going to sit here letting you watch the whole struggle like I did last time. The first time I wanted everyone to see how hard it was to do. You already know that. If you go and watch, if you want to see how hard it is, watch the other video. So I'm cutting some of this out now. I mean, these jeans are a struggle to get on, but I've kind of got a feeling a little bit easier than Claire's. Just roll this up a bit. I think that's about it, isn't it? Yeah, that's good enough, isn't it? Is it good enough? Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good enough. And that took like half the time of the original doing Claire's one. And I did, like I said, I think the jeans were slightly baggier, just slightly, not a lot, but. And there's a little bit of bum cleavage showing. But when you sit her up straight, you know what I mean, it's gone. Oops. Have I just bloody made that worse again? Okay, there you go. Let's even her body up a bit. Okay, so that's that. There you go, on. So now I'm going to go away, give that a bit of a wash to get all the powder off, leave it to dry, and then I'll be putting all the bits back on. Okay, she's pretty much dry now, so we'll start getting bits back on. It should be straightforward just sliding them back on, I hope. Just got to make sure you slide the leg bands up with it, otherwise they might snap or something if we get under too much tension. I think that's pretty much how it went. Oh, that's gone too high, I think. Okay, that's the belt on and the gun holster. Let's get this shoulder holster on now. Everything takes a little bit of adjusting because the body's slightly different size, sort of thing. Like everything's sticking up a bit there, but after a bit of adjustment and that, and poking around with it, it'll probably be alright. Anyway, that's on for now. Let's get this armband back on. Okay, that's the armband on. It looks a bit stretched, but you can kind of mess around with it, like I said. Okay, these hands should pop straight on because I already tried it once. They don't make the poppy noise, but they do go on. I think they're slightly the holes in the hand are slightly smaller than the body bits. But it goes on alright. These bodies by TB League bodies, they kind of get bent out of shape a bit. You've got to really kind of mess around with them sometimes to get them back in shape. What's next? Yeah, just a necklace with like a bullet on it, I think. And we'll put her head on. I'm going to use a bit of blue tack, well, or white tack actually in this case, if I can find it. So I'm just going to use a little ball of white tack. That might be too much actually, but okay, that's good enough. So you can see the slight difference in colour, but I do believe it's a little bit better than the tanned version. Okay, boots are next, so let's see how they go on first. she does stand, sort of. I'm going to put some green stuff in there though and leave it till tomorrow, like I did before. Let me go and knock a bit up. So I'm going to get a bit of Vaseline, put it on the ends of these metal bits, these metal ball joints, and knock up a little bit of green stuff. So you need the littlest bit. Something like that will do, there's plenty. So I'm going to knock this up with my hand until it goes green. Okay, it's the next day. And let's see if her legs of her feet have gone on alright. And I haven't checked it yet, so I don't know. So they're turning, but not really. It's a bit of a fail. That the thing is, because her legs are a bit thicker and the jeans she's got on, it does hold in place, but it comes off quite easily. Look, let's try the other one. So again, they spin alright. That one's actually a bit better. That one's staying on. They both stay on actually. And she was standing alright just a minute ago, but I probably messed it up now. There you go, she still stands. These bodies, they get a bit crooked sort of thing. You got to kind of... So obviously the boots are not as good as they were when they was on the original body, because obviously they're made for that. So if you're someone who like plays with your figures quite a lot, for instance, I wouldn't bother. I'd probably get some new boots or something. Or maybe there's a better way of doing it than using green stuff, I don't know. But like I say, mine just sit on the shelf. Okay, here she is all done. So what I'll do now, I'll get some other characters to, well, let's get Leon first, because so you can get a judgment of the size. We've done this all before with Claire, but you know. And we'll get Claire in actually as well. Put her this side. So as you can see, they do stand, but like I said, their feet are not 100% as good as they were on the original body. I did get a comment from someone saying the jacket looks too loose on Claire, but I don't know where that comes from. It looks quite tight to me. It was definitely tight getting it on. There's a zombie from Patriot Studios. So you can get a height difference with that. And there's the hunk. Hunk is from, I can't remember who makes Hunk. Anyway guys, I think that'll be it for this one. I'm not going to make this video quite as long as Claire's one, because it's pretty much the same thing. I just wanted to show you that it can definitely be done. The body change and all that. I did use a paler skinned body on Jill than I did with Claire. Let's get them both together so you can kind of see the difference. Just for the skin difference. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but there is a kind of slight difference. Anyway guys, that's it for this one. Layers.
Resident Evil
3.